Hi guys, this is Sommer Nguyen with the OG YOLK Generation Next podcast. I'm here with co-host Ryan Millis, actor himself, and I'm here to honor our guest a week ago that we had. She's an amazing artist, singer, everything across the board. She started a Netflix special before other people started Netflix comedy specials. Even Netflix didn't even start it. And she also is a singer that had her album out since February. We will announce that later. She's an American stand-up comedian, actress, podcaster, musician, dancer, activist, and survivor. Her name is Margaret Cho. She continually reinvented herself and performed since she was 14. She's been in films. Her own TV show, All American Girl, was the first Asian show in history. And she's also acted in drama, sci-fi, comedies, action films, and Dancing with the Stars. Who can ever have that on their resume? And she also was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for a comedy series, Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series on 30 Rock. She also has frequently supported LGBTQ rights and has won awards for her humanitarian efforts on behalf of women, Asian women, and also LGBTQ community. In her stand-up routine, she critiques social and political problems, especially in race and sexuality. So let's bring her in, and thank you for watching and listening to this episode of Margaret Cho. Welcome back.
Welcome to YOLK Rehashed Generation Next with Larry Tazuma and Sommer Nguyen. YOLK is back.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, this is great.
I know.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you. We're so excited. Thank you so much, Miss Cho, for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have an extra copy if you want it.
I haven't.
What is it that makes you laugh? Like, what is it that you find humorous?
I am like the most immature, dumb, like potty humor, like literally toilet humor makes me laugh. Like I love like poo and farts. Like it's so stupid. Like my favorite thing about like the Trump Elon fight was somebody said it was like poo and pee fighting. Which I'm like, that's so good. I like a really simple toilet joke that has some relevance to what's happening in the world. So for me, it's just like, yeah, the dumber the better. Like I'm really unsophisticated when it comes to my comedy.
I noticed that you have all your shows that you appear and all your talk interviews. You show up dressed differently. You're a chameleon in all sorts because you literally just sometimes you look casual and dressed down, and then sometimes you go all up like your album, which So you don't like to look the same, which is very individual.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I like to play with like kind of the visuals of what it is, but I also really like whenever I perform, like, cause I do shows every day, I'm super casual, like, cause I never think about like what it's gonna look like when I'm just working out material or what, cause we have to do comedy every single day.
You're so comfortable, yeah.
We have to,
yeah.
So I just don't put that much effort into it, and I'm like in my daily life, I'm like a really casual lady.
Oh, good. I know. How long does it take you to get ready?
No time. No. Like it doesn't take me any time. I mean, I just put my clothes on and I go.
Yeah. I this morning I just brushed my teeth. What did you do? Look at him.
I wanted to look presentable.
He cares about that.
Considering,
just like my husband does.
I know that I've mentioned it before the podcast started, but you're one of my favorite competitors.
Oh,
I really did want you to win on Dancing with the Stars.
Thank
yeah.
To be clear.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. I hope I have enough water for you. Okay, so basically, Dancing with the Stars, she said it was kind of tough.
It's really
but
hard.
you would come back if you.
I would totally go back.
Okay.
I would totally go back. I think it's a really hard job. It takes so long to get ready. They have to do fake tan, and then they jeweled all my tattoos. So they put like crystals on all of my tattoos that were visible.
Oh,
like,
that sucks.
It's like so long. Like it's that and hair and makeup. It took like hair and makeup probably like 5 hours, like not even exaggerating, like how much time they spend on everybody. You know,
Right.
everything is so like bedazzled and glowing.
Right.
And it's very interesting.
So you took 3 hours to get, or
Like 5.
5?
Like
Oh my
5.
god!
And
that's just a reality show.
Yeah.
Right.
The cool
Oh my
thing,
God.
though, too, is that you took 2 big risks. You were only on for 3 weeks, but you opened with the Viennese waltz and you had the cool unfurling. Was that a
Isis
collaboration
wings.
between you and Louis, or was that all your idea?
No, well, I had a bunch of like belly dance props because I used to be
Right.
a belly dancer in the early 2000s. So I had a lot of different things like fans and like props like that. There's called Isis wings, where they are kind of part of the costume.
Yeah.
And then they sort of become like just these big wings. And so we just thought, oh, well, let's just put this in.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that why you went for Dancing with the Stars when they asked you? Because you already have the dancing background? Because you do
Yeah.
flamenco too. I saw you dancing
Yeah.
in Drop Dead Diva.
Thank you. That's hard too. Flamenco's
Oh my
really
God!
hard.
It was so much like all the, almost like the, how do you say it when you the abrupt movements is really
The
tricky.
choreography is super tricky, and then there's like the rhythms are the polyrhythms of flamenco are really hard for me to even comprehend. So it's very different. But I think, but ballroom dance is actually its own thing because it's so hard on its own. It's nothing like anything that I've been exposed to.
We swing dance, my husband and I.
Oh, good.
Did you get to that one? Or you're not a fan of the?
I
I
did get to jive.
I've never done swing dancing, but it looks also very athletic.
Yeah, but you must have. At Dancing with the Stars, you had to do a swing part, right?
They
Which one was
do.
that?
I think I got to rumba, but
Yes.
I don't think I got to swing. That's like probably later on.
Oh, right.
They
good.
sometimes have a marathon, but you don't
Yeah.
need me for all my knowledge of that stuff. But the one other thing to seg into is that in week 3, and this kind of leads into another question I have, is that you wanted to come out and be proud with your samba, which is amazing. Especially, you've been an ally advocate, bisexual, pansexual, however you want to label it, right? But you've been outspoken for your entire career, which is not something that will always be appreciated, especially
Yeah.
back, this was 15 years ago, but even 15 years ago,
yeah.
it wasn't, that was before gay marriage and everything.
I can't even imagine having an Asian person talk that outside of the
Yes.
the corner. I get baby in the corner thing.
Well, so is there ever, I mean, first of all, again, I said before the podcast, and I don't want to just sound undying gratitude, but thank you for that, because we do need
you.
people to be outspoken
Yeah, thank
for
you.
rights and not
Thank
just,
you.
but were you ever afraid that you, in being so proud and confident yourself, that it would be like canceled in today's terms? Like, were you ever
No.
afraid of?
No, because what I do, like, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, so that part of my job is very much like, it's okay to be different. It's okay. It's a little bit harder if you're just an actor.
Right.
Like, it's a little
Right,
bit
you guys
harder
have-
if you
yeah.
if you're like trying to
License.
be in big movies and stuff like that. It's back then anyway. But
Right.
as a comedian, it was never really about that. You know, so I always felt safe in my role as a comedian, and that I could just be myself, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go into the part where your dad wrote, and you said that it's on a lot of episodes where your dad wrote comedy, and I was curious if he ever helped you on any of your jokes in the early days.
No, I mean, he is like more of a like a historian, so he just like would be like having kind of funny stories from history that you could use if you're giving a speech and stuff like that. So it's not really my
Copy.
tone, but I mean, he's a funny guy. My mom's really funny too. Like, they're just funny people, so that was probably more of a motivation. Also, my parents are both musicians. My mother is a guitarist, my dad is a pianist. Wow. And they both sing. So that music was a big part of our household growing up. So there was always music around, and I started playing piano when I was really, really young. So their love of music and encouragement around music was probably more of a motivating factor.
They sound like they encouraged you way more than when my parents are like chopsticks and going, you got to play it now. You got to play the classical music, which I hated piano forever.
It's hard.
If they didn't force me into it, or but with you ended up being a musician too. So you
Yeah.
you found that later in life. Is it because of your journey, or is this?
Yeah, I didn't really pursue music earlier, and then I kind of picked up the guitar later, which became my main instrument. I mean, I know how to play piano, but I'm still very much more comfortable with the guitar.
You did a great. Again, Drop Dead Diva, and I watched Breaking Bad like later after it's already won the Emmys, and then when we had you, I started watching Drop Dead Diva, and I'm like, oh shoot, this is a really good show.
It's a good show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it made me tearful every
Yeah,
time
it's a
I
great
saw.
show.
It's got the writing was excellent, and you guys carried all the delivery really like authentically. And
thank you.
I was Miss Brooke Elliott and the rest of the cast, and you that was perfect casting.
Yeah.
Even for me to say, I'm not saying I'm great, but I'm saying that's perfect casting because
you.
really alleviated each time. It's almost like Suits. And you're like the Donna too, like both of you guys. But I think she was first.
Yeah.
So
How is it that you get to choose? Because you've done so much work and varied from reality to series to stand-up, obviously. How is it that you choose the roles that come to you? Like, what makes you say yes to a project like Drop Dead Diva?
Well, I just loved the story, and I loved that, like, that we had this lead she's just so brilliant,
Yeah.
and she was just a character that I fell in love with, and I really enjoyed being a part of this ensemble. So yeah, we had a great time doing that show.
So, yeah.
yeah, it looked fun. I don't know how that anybody can do a straight face when you're carrying your line.
Oh, thank you. It's fun. It was
Yeah.
really fun.
The Kathy Griffin part was, oh my god, they were roasting each other. It's like a noon. What's that Western thing? They go like high noon situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they're facing off in front of the kitchen, which is my favorite place in the world. And then they talk about like at each other.
Yeah.
Everybody has to watch that. That episode is so funny.
Well, and the cool thing, too, is that it was canceled but then revived, too. So
Yeah.
that's one of the few shows that gets a second
Yeah,
life
it's
right
true.
away.
It's true.
Yeah, good point, honey. Do you have any jokes that expire on your shows, or do you is there any expiration date on jokes for acts for comedians?
I think that they kind of all do, because you want to keep it current. You want to keep it fresh.
What's the standard?
In general, I mean, there's no standard timing, but I think most comedians, we want to just always think of it as an ever evolving subject. You want to always be able to say things differently. You want to be able to look at things differently and evolve along with time and stories.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not letting you kiss
Oh,
me.
here.
My Lucia. I'm sorry.
You can keep kissing me.
Yeah, I know. You don't have makeup on. I find that interesting because the audience, the fans, they come to you all the time. They some fans come to the same show, and sometimes you might see the same fans.
Yeah.
Like the positive stalker, right? So when you kind of they know your lines and stuff, but you carry it on. Is it like theater where you change it sometimes?
Yeah,
a
you
little
have to change it up, and you have to also bring new energy into it. And so, yeah, I like to stay pretty active. I try to write a lot, as much as I can, but it's good to just always be moving.
Yeah, you seem so introverted right now. But when I see you on stage, it's so different. It's like two yin and yang, and it must be a good way for you to decompress that way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an introverted person.
Me too.
I think
yeah.
most comedians are.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
And performers,
Yeah.
too,
Most
sometimes.
performers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
It's
general.
a persona. Do you consider it sometimes a character that you put on going out? Not.
Yes. I mean, all of the things that I'm thinking are true, but you have to. When I was really young, I had to be really aggressive to get audiences to take me seriously, because I was a 14-year-old Asian young woman.
But you must have looked even younger.
I looked even younger.
Yeah,
I was
because
10. So people were like, "What is going on? Like, what is this child doing?" And I had to really be aggressive. So I think part of why I'm perceived as outgoing or energetic or all those things are
survival skills.
Yeah, from being really young and having to force people to listen.
Let me go for the good stuff first. When you work with Jean Smart on Hacks, I know It's
Hasn't
salty.
stopped. Hasn't stopped for like 40 minutes.
And now it's documented
I
too.
can't believe her.
Lucia likes me.
Cheers. The
It's a
little.
score.
Hey, consent. I'm just kidding. Ryan already consented.
I did long before the interview.
How was an Emmy nomination? Or actually, I'm sorry, Emmy award-winning show Hacks, which I kind of have to still see, but you're in it, and when you got the call to be in it, you're like, yes, right?
Yeah, I love that show.
And
I
Jean's
love
smart,
them.
yeah.
I love them. Hannah and Jean and everybody that works on that show. They're so cool. So yeah, and I think it's such a funny show. I mean, the world of it is something that I really identify with. So it's really great to be.
They
on.
cross the boundaries. They
Yeah, I love it.
yeah,
They're special.
and I love her from Watchmen.
She's
Yes.
great.
So
in
she
that.
has. So in the Watchmen, she plays this. Just off topic here is because it's gonna come. I'm gonna bring it back to her. She has boots on when she's like walking around, and real Thomas Crown affair. And then I'm actually surprised that Margaret Cho does not have boots on today, because a lot of times you always wear boots on a lot of your episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's your favorite thing apparently.
Yeah.
Even though you have tattoos, significant tattoos around, you wear the boots regardless.
Yeah.
How do you
In general,
How do you find boots that your size? It's so hard. It's so unless you you know what? Are you buying the better brand, right? Because I'm probably buying the cheap brand.
I buy all sorts. But everything now. I'm not buying anything. I'm on a no buy for.
Yeah, boycotting? Are you boycotting?
I'm boycotting all purchasing.
Consumption. Oh wow.
Except for food. That's the
Oh,
only
of
thing
course, of course.
But the all clothing or shoes or makeup or everything like that
That's
is
crazy.
all for political purposes.
Of course. But that's a big deal for. I'm being generous something, but a girl from like shopping. That's crazy.
It's hard, but
Yeah.
I've been doing it since November, and what's hard is makeup because I haven't been able to repurchase
Yeah.
makeup, so that's getting weird because I'm getting real low on stuff.
Dude, you have a bunch, right?
I have a bunch, but it's also expiring.
Oh no.
So it's like pretty soon I'm just not going to have any.
Yeah, I just found out sunscreen expires too,
Yeah.
and I've had one since 2012.
Yeah, everything expires.
Oh my god,
Everything expires.
I thought it still worked. I mean, it's just like
Well, a sunscreen doesn't because I think you need to have you need to have new sunscreen.
copy.
Right.
I'm going to give a second here, Miss Jen Fuertes. Hi. Can you single out on her sometimes? Because I want.
Yes, I've been doing that. Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Give me
especially,
five.
like
Hi.
now that she's with Lucia next to her.
And not licking him. Oh my god!
No,
No,
that's
I'm
fine,
like
you're
literally
good.
holding
Yeah, you're-
her down to make
Oh,
him
no.
stop.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
thank
not
you,
trying to
thank you.
rile
I don't mean
Lucia
to.
up.
I wanted to give you that direction because.
No, that's totally fine.
yeah, thank you, honey.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No one's watching us. Okay. So technically, back to what Ryan said, you kind of created cancel culture. He said that's what your line. You still feel that way?
No, no. I mean, I think it's taken on a different connotation.
Yeah.
Negative.
The way
Negative.
that
Yeah.
with the way that it is. I mean, it's just a different kind of consciousness around it.
Okay. And you said you don't mind accents for scenes. If they call you in and they say, "Hey, just play some Chinese." And by the way,
Well, nominee for 30
Yeah.
Rock for Kim
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, but I want to say that she found out from her DNA that she's part Chinese on the.
I'm
Fergus-
100% Chinese.
Oh, 100% Chinese.
100% Chinese.
Holy cow. Okay, so can you do dual citizenship?
I would hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know because my well, I could probably do dual citizenship. My nationality is Korean, so I could probably get dual citizenship with my parents who also have dual citizenship.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if I spent more time in Korea, I could probably do that.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome here, obviously.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
right? Like, they welcomed us a long time ago. Okay, so
let's hope
you
it
are.
stays that way.
Let's hope. Let's still see.
You're the. Oh, I gotta say this. A lot of comedians, females and Asian today swear a lot. I only say shit and what else? I only say fuck in the car by myself with the windows up. But you in your acts, you literally can use all sorts of stuff that you started years ago.
Yeah.
And now everybody's following suit with that. I've not seen any Asian comedian who doesn't swear right now.
Yeah, that's good.
How old were you when you felt comfortable to swear?
Oh, again, I had to do that when I was really young to get people to listen. And also
is that
it's like
why?
that's the language of comedy clubs.
Oh, it's just a standard
everybody
language.
does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rare if they don't.
I didn't know that.
Every once in a while, there'll be somebody who doesn't, and then it's a very big deal that they don't. But in general, most comedians do. It's the language of comedy clubs.
Oh, interesting. So when you're driving in LA, which is a beautiful, beautiful freeways and patience, what do you do? Like, do you curse at, like, you close the windows and you curse at them, or how do you do it?
I don't.
Oh.
I mean, I don't, because I don't know. Like, I understand everybo's having a hard time driving. It's frustrating to drive sometimes, so I think it is for everyone.
Yeah. And the documentary, you did some jokes, and I'm the one that I want, which is a very inspirational, almost like your own memoir there, which you are writing. She's writing a memoir, and I didn't break that news. Somebody else did. And then you talked about gay men and their abs. It was like I laughed at. I don't get a lot of dirty jokes, but some of the. I did get yours, and it's so funny. Did you see that one yet? You get, oh my God. Yeah. Like she's, and your parents were in the crowd.
Yeah.
Did they understand that?
No, they don't listen. They're like, okay. They don't really know, but they're fine with it. They're just happy that I'm doing what I'm doing. They're happy
You're
that
getting
I'm
paid and
successful. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
But they know that you're like a living legend. Like, is that weird?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they get it.
Do you go home and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm a living legend"? Like,
No, they get it. Like, my mom is so excited because she goes to the doctor and he knows who I am, and that makes her very excited.
Oh my gosh.
Because she's like, everybody knows, everybody knows. Like, it's like, to her, that's the most special thing.
Was there ever, when you were younger, did you ever feel pressure to succeed because of?
No, I mean, I didn't really even think about it like that. Like, I was also very successful very early on. Like, I was making a pretty good living by the time I was about 18, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
So, like, it was so fast. I was on television, 18, 19, 20. Like, it was pretty fast. So that was really lucky. But so I never thought about... The pressure was more, can I keep going or can I go beyond as an Asian American woman? Because there was no Asian American people in television at that time.
Right.
Relatively few now.
Right.
But back then there was nobody.
Right.
So it was really more, can I break out beyond stand-up comedy and do television?
Did you realize that you were Asian? Like, you already know you were different back then? Mm-hmm. Okay, it took longer for me. What about you? Oh, well, you, yeah. When you came out for, I guess you call it, is it somebody who's like straight and then they're gay, and then I had a gay brother, so I understand a little bit. So I understand a little bit. But with you, how did you figure out, like, did you say like, oh, these...
Oh, your sexuality.
Yeah.
That's what you're asking, right?
Yeah, because it was, guys were so bad, you're like, fudge this, I'm gonna...
No. I started off, I thought I was a lesbian earlier. Like, I felt like when I was in my teens and 20s that I really identified as lesbian. And then I started to realize, oh, I'm attracted to men, I think. And then it became really complicated. Like, I'm like, I don't know exactly where to... Because, back in the 80s and 90s, we didn't really have the terminology of queer.
Copy.
We only had, like, gay or straight. So you could be gay or straight. And bisexuality was a thing, but it wasn't as much of a...
it was more like a secret, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I was always out in, like, since I felt very gay to begin with.
Excuse me.
But I sort of thought, how do we talk about bisexuality then?
Yeah. I thought of the way you always talk about a couple of things. I watched The Last Meal, which was a delicious kind of interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so smart. And that's why I bought the truffle fries. But
Yeah.
we can't eat them here. But thank you, Emerson. You know, you guys are good.
And you
Still.
can have them for later,
Yeah.
if you so choose. So.
Yeah. But what's your favorite food?
I like Korean food. I like an old school Korean barbecue. Like that to me is really good. It's really fun. It's a really social experience. So to me, that's just a really gratifying thing.
You didn't transfer, like convert when you found your Chinese roots. You didn't convert to some Chinese meal that you
I
like
do
better.
love dim sum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I won't ask you where because I don't want them to stalk you over there.
Oh no. Usually, if I'm doing dim sum, it's probably like something really basic, like ocean seafood in Chinatown. That's very, very basic.
Oh wow! Do you like the anonymity of going around still, or you like you still enjoy that, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because that's I mean, you're still going out picking up food and stuff, and you're like,
Always. Yeah.
okay. When you do materials, how do you pick that out to know what to talk about, and how long do you take to write all your material?
I write every day, so it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Like I kind of write every day, and then I just do show. Like it's always different every day, so you just take time to sort of figure out what's funny and what's going to work, and things that I'm working on.
Okay. And for All American Girl, we're going to go back to that. I thought it still flies. I really watched it, and I go, yeah, that is a sitcom.
That's right.
It seems universal because you were
Yeah.
talking about how you don't belong somewhere and you were trying to find a place to belong. That's a universal theme.
I think so too.
Yeah. So what? You talked about your struggle when they were trying to make you. They were accusing you of. I'm sorry, allegedly, the network was accusing you of crimes of being extra big, or being too Asian, or being too all these things that you told in an interview. I'm going to go back to it right now. Oh yeah, too loud. Yeah, and you love to eat, which is like, how is that a crime? But how did you pull yourself out of that? Because I know. Depression is a sensitive subject, but because you are such a forward-thinking and positive person, where you want people to discuss it, because if you hold it in, it would destroy you.
Yeah.
So how did you?
Well, I mean, I think what helped is that I wanted to go back and do comedy, and that really is a very healing thing. Like comedy is very cathartic, and it's really therapeutic because you can talk about real stuff. And then hearing people laughing and identify you with is really healing. So I think comedy is helpful
Because you're making them all laugh with you.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, and when you do comedy sets in different states, even the red states.
Yeah.
How did that
they
go?
need it. They need a different perspective, and they're so excited that you've come. Like I
that's
think
welcoming.
No matter where you go, like it's just there are people that need to laugh, and they're excited to hear it.
Okay, so when you went to locations anywhere in the whole world, were you not welcome at any time?
No, everybody's
good.
really welcoming. Everybody's really excited, because it's just people want entertainment, so it's really been very special.
Okay, that's good, because it's kind of like a in these times it seems a little because of the division, it seems a little like for you to go out and meet strangers, it seems a little
scary. Like to me, it would seem scary.
Yeah, it's not. It's really good, because I think when you're offering a different perspective, because there's people that live in these red states, there's people that live in these very conservative areas that don't feel that way, that need to hear a different perspective.
Yeah, like me growing up, for instance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Yeah, I applaud you for basically it's a service. Comedians are doing a service.
They are.
And
I agree.
Yeah, and you pay for service. You pay to get oil clean. You pay for food, so you pay for the yeah.
And it also helps too. I mean, in terms of comedy and relatability, even though we have different beliefs at times, it would be nice if we could just talk to each other, right?
Yeah.
And
Talking
that's
is nice.
a really great.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're more similar than we are different.
Right.
At the end of the day.
So I want to touch on for Ken Phillips, the tourist antenna narration that you did for this documentary that's coming out in August. I said already. How did they present it to you so that you said, sure, I will narrate something very devastating and very unknown?
Well, I love Tourist Satana. I got to meet her when she was alive. I'm
my
a longtime
God.
fan. I think she's just an incredible icon. And she's somebody that I think needs more attention. You know, when we're talking about, like, all those movies that she did, and we're talking about, like, just her image. Like, it's just so cool and so enduring. And, you know, she's just really striking. So I wanted to do this. It was very easy. Like, of course, yes, I would love to be involved.
I won't spoil the ending, but it was quite. I didn't know so much about her.
Yeah.
And it was quite enlightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really special.
Yeah, and you don't think people in that industry would have some type of information that would really serve the female race, but it does, especially Asians.
Yeah.
And Asians love revenge.
Yeah,
right?
she's great. She's great.
Yeah. All right. And you when you started just singing your album, like, so a lot of actors, they say they want to go other creative endeavors, and some people think they can do something, and some of them, in certain perspectives, mine sometimes others, they're not good at it, right? But they do it anyways. But for you ended up singing, traversing to singing, and you ended up being really good.
No, thank you.
And you can play an instrument,
Yeah.
which I like musicians that can play instruments.
Yeah.
Nothing against anybody
It's
else. But she also likes K-pop guys, and also Grateful Dead, and you have such a wide variety. When you do the musician part, how do you come up with your songs? Because you're writing on one side of the acts, and then you're doing your songs on another.
Yeah, like writing music for me is it's like you just capture it. It's weird how a song is there and then you just kind of pull it out. So it's not. It's almost like you're not writing it. It's just it already exists and you just pull it out. It's really weird, but I think most songwriters know, like, it's about pulling it out of the air.
Ether.
It's it's in the ether. It's already there. We just have a choice of whether we decided to pluck it out or not. So in writing in general, most of the time, I've always had that experience where the song just came out and I just pulled it out and it was there. So that's like the mysterious thing. With like writing jokes is harder because you have to really think about, like, well, what does this mean, and how is this funny, and what is this going to, where can I put this in my comedy and stuff. It's more of a technical thing, whereas music, especially when you're writing the music and writing the lyrics, it's more spiritual.
And you do the songs too, the music side and the lyrics.
Yeah.
So you do both. Like, a lot of times people in a band, they need the people on, to do the music side. And,
Yeah. I write with other people sometimes too.
okay.
But
still,
in general,
dang, girl.
nowadays, I just do
That's
both.
amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's so, I think music is so, how do you say it? It's so, it's so
So
soothing.
many things. Oh, soothing.
It makes you,
Comforting.
it makes you remember your past. It makes you
Yeah, a
remember
song
people.
can take you back in time too.
Yeah,
if
it's
you hear a
everything.
song
Yeah.
from the 2000, you'll remember that instant if you haven't heard it for a
Yeah,
while.
and then it'll create some other delusional stuff that comes out of you too. But you're creating that. So you're creating comic acts, and you're creating that, and you're creating acting.
Yeah.
So you have a full waterfall of skills.
Yeah.
That's and you didn't push it. You just let it gradually come to you.
Yeah.
You know how some people push.
Yeah.
They're like, come see me, I'm in a band, like you do it in your acts, which gives, we saw, I saw a Cambodian rock band, which is, I'm still a fan of. They do concert and play. So have you done theater as much before, or you plan to do more?
Yeah, I'll do more.
Okay.
I'll do more, yeah.
Yeah, I hope to see you in a theater show, because now I'm a fan of theater.
Yeah.
Well, and that also leads to, I know it's a big open question, but what would most excite you next in terms of a big creative endeavor for yourself? What do you want to do creatively?
Well, I wrote a one-woman show about my mother and her sisters, and it's where I play all the characters, and so we're
That must be hard.
Yeah, I spent like 10 years writing it.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh
hard
my
to perform
gosh.
because I'm all of the characters.
Yeah.
But I'm getting the hang of it, so I'm working on it, and hopefully it'll go to Broadway. That's the next sort of
Oh my God.
thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see, but that's my intention.
I'll be there. That sounds good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We can do a crowdfunding and set up the production. Okay. So you did your All American Girl show. How did you? It was your story. Mm-hmm. Did you pitch it, or did you have somebody back then?
No,
Okay.
no. It was kind of a collective idea of like, well, we want the networks. All of them wanted to do a show featuring an Asian American family, and then it was about pairing me with a writer who had a long history of doing like family shows, and then working it out. So it wasn't something that I pitched. It was something that the network already wanted to do.
You already in their spectrum of
Yeah, at the time, there were a lot of comedians that were developing shows. Like, you know, of course, it was like Seinfeld and like Tim Allen and all sorts of people.
Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah.
Yeah, all those shows were kind of headlined by a comedian. So it was that kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. So wow, you got it. So would you pitch it another show? I saw that you had something, which everybody on IMDb can look at. Okay, but Almost Asian. So are you gonna pitch your own thing?
Yeah, I have pitched different things that have gotten to different places in development. So, you know, I'm just trying to see. But, you know, yeah, I would love to do another TV show.
Oh, and would you do? This is off topic. Would you do a show that is related to like an? I wouldn't say it's an anti-drug program, but more like a drug education where it's just an addicts series, an addicts
you're
comedy,
talking-
addicts comedy.
Yeah, I would love that.
See, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Anyways, now I would want to tell you that you have a mantra, which is a self-healing mantra that I call it because you said the shame is not ours to bear.
Yeah.
That's very
That's
moving.
true.
Yeah. And you, because you say that, it's because of your journey, or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How, and it took you 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine going through that much self-reflection for 13 years,
Yeah.
and it was pretty hard for you. Did you have to do it by yourself, or did you have?
No, I mean, I've had lots of different kinds of therapy. I'm in a really involved recovery community now. Like, it's a big part of my life. So it's all connected. But, you know, I don't think that, you know, when we're dealing with mental health issues, you're supposed to deal with it on your own. I think you have to have outside help. I believe in it anyway.
Basically, you're a surviving, surviving person who conquered her. I don't know. I'm really polite, so I don't know what it's your stuff.
Yeah.
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 Well, serenity, right?
Yeah. Totally. And
Look at how tired she is from
I know
From
all that
licking,
Like
I know.
licking for like an almost entire hour.
for being so
Now-
affectionate.
buds
She
now.
tired out.
We're
Now
buds.
she conked out.
Cute.
Look at her.
I know.
Her little bunny feet.
I can say that I have Lucia on me.
Her little bunny feet are like,
You're so cute, though.
she's such a bunny.
It's been so nice to meet you.
I know, no, she started again.
Let her sleep.
She started again.
May I ask about when you were in that 13-year gap of self-reflection? Did you? How did your parents handle it? Because I myself, in our, I'll say extended family, when we have a black sheep situation, and my parents. I'm sorry. It's not my parents.
I mean, I can even speak
Like,
to
how did-
personal
yeah.
experience because my parents. I had a gambling addiction because of personal issues in the past, and it was very difficult. But I'm so grateful because they're the reasons, and my husband too, are the reason that I was able to overcome.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, just in terms of your parents were a support for you, as the question.
No, because
Yeah.
they don't know how to handle it. Like Asian people don't seek mental health assistance.
That's what
so
I was
they
going
don't
to say.
They're
yeah.
like
they're in denial. Right?
so they don't know. Nobody in my family's ever sought any kind of mental health assistance. And so I have a lot of suicide in my family. I have a lot of alcoholism.
Oh my God.
They all just die. My family, they either die in their 40s or they're hundreds. So they're like usually, so if you make it past like 48, you're probably going to
That
live
bodes
to
well for you then.
108.
That bodes well. That bodes well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty good. So they either they check out super early or they're around way too late. Like there's no in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they've never saw any kind of assistance, never saw any help. And, they just kind of suffer in silence or just die. So in America, this is the first generation to actually address things like mental health or alcoholism. So it's a very, it's a new way that we're dealing with it, but the old generation can't comprehend it.
That's true.
They
That's
don't.
true. That's
they
right.
just suffer in silence because that's how they've learned to deal with it.
It's a cyclical.
Yeah. Also, if their kids
Bad
are suffering, they don't know how to handle it. They're just in denial.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know how to help. So it's very painful for Asian parents who have kids in crisis like that because they're sort of paralyzed with, I don't know what to do. It's very hard.
And then they live with it after the fact, and there's just more constant pain after that.
Yeah,
fact.
it's
So,
really hard.
Yeah. So yeah, you can talk about anything. You can talk about death. I talk about it every day. My parents talk about it every day too. So I don't know if it's an Asian thing.
Yeah.
Do you talk about it?
I think about it a lot.
Okay, so yeah, it's an Asian thing
And-
so far.
Yeah.
I know. It's
The
like,
reality. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like I don't think of it as a big deal.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
yeah. So when you talk about all these things that are, like you do have a boundary, but you just don't have a boundary of speaking because you want people to express themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And have you ever had to work a little harder, challenge somebody to open up? A friend?
Probably. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, but in general, I think like people are just going to be as comfortable as they are. I don't really want to pry. And most of the people that I connect myself with are really open people. That's what sort of the vibe that I attract in friends and anybody I'm in relationship with.
Okay, so you don't put yourself out there where they think you're like the free therapy therapist.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because you've gone through so much, so
Yeah.
they're thinking she must have all the answers, so they come.
No,
to you
I mean, I
and-
have a few answers. I
Yeah.
have some things that I know.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But also, I think,
That's why I do therapy.
I guess one compliment and one takeaway of comedy and what you do, though, is the relatability, being able to make it easier for others to talk about issues such
Yeah.
as
Yes.
addiction.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so your life is pretty grand, so that's why we're still doing it here. You did a Sensuous Woman Burlesque Broadway show charity, and you did a body celebration and parody of genitals.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to do that again?
I don't know. I think that in a way I have some ideological differences with the way that I did that. And then because in the show, I take off my clothes to reveal I have a male body. And now I feel like I think the trans community is under fire so much that I have a lot of issues about sensitivity around trans bodies. And I don't want to be perceived as like
Exploiting.
making fun of a trans body or making light
Right,
of
right.
trans bodies, because I've also experienced so much tragedy around the death of trans people in my life. Like the horror of people being transphobic.
Yeah.
So I think now, because that is such a central part of the show, I don't know if I would do it, but I don't think of it as an anti-trans statement like what I
Copy.
did. I also think it's in its way quite a celebration of trans bodies. So it's hard to say, like, I don't know how it's that question, do jokes expire? Does that in a way it's a different perspective on trans bodies that I have.
Yeah.
Now, 18 years later, like, I think of trans bodies differently. than I did.
That's just growth.
It's growth.
Yeah,
But it's also like
And also the change in
period
the
of time.
discourse.
humanity, how
Yeah, that
we
too.
have criminalized trans bodies,
Mm-hmm.
which is not my intention and not what I was thinking when I wrote that or performed it. So I feel like the world has turned in a bad way against trans people, which I would like to reverse.
Yeah.
And so that's why I find that particular performance as like that, if anything, is controversial for me.
Copy. Okay, so let's go to your what do you call that thing? Your celebrity friends with all your friends and stuff. Quentin Tarantino, he was in an episode with you. I was still looking for it on YouTube. I couldn't find it. So did you? He's a good actor too as well.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. So how did you guys met at a bar?
Yes, we met
Okay.
at this the Snake Pit. I think it was called the Snake Pit. It was on Melrose. It was like in maybe 1989 or 1990, something like that. We met a really long time ago.
And did he try to pick you up or
No,
Okay.
we were just like talking about movies, which we
Yeah, you
this
said
is all
he
we
was a
did.
fan
Yeah,
of you.
we always just did. We just always talked about movies.
And you already knew about him and he knew about you.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh, okay. So you guys like in a safe zone where you didn't have to like think, oh, she's crazy or he's crazy.
No, he's a good
That's
guy.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's usually in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
never know. who
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
never
meet.
know. Yeah. And then you, what can you tell us a story about working with June Rivers in the Fashion Police and also
Oh, yeah, I love her.
one of her episodes of her bed.
In bed with Joan. Yeah. She was really, I mean, I known her forever and she was really just like a mentor and just super encouraging and really positive and she was just always on my side. You know, I really loved her.
She doesn't express a lot of like outright love for anybody, you know, besides her daughter and everything.
Yeah,
But she literally said she loves you. Like,
Yeah,
on
she's
camera.
really loving. Like she just really, there were certain comedians that she really loved, you know, and I was fortunate to be one of them, but she was really, really special.
And
Especially given that she was someone you looked up to.
I
and
did, yeah, I
revered.
just
you know,
absolutely
that must have been weird
adored
to like
her.
after coming back.
Totally. She was so cool. She was really, really amazing.
And when is your and you can just stop me on this, but do you guys like, is your private talks and your on camera talks the same, pretty much?
Well, she
Does
was
it
a lot
seem-
shyer in like real life. Like she was actually very introverted and very, you know, thoughtful and a very different person than what we sort of perceive as her persona. Very different.
And there's one other person I'm trying to remember, because you work with Steve Buscemi. He's a actor, amazing icon actor as well, doing so many movies and character actor. So how was that being directed by another actor?
I loved it. I love him. He's a great, he's just amazing. And he loves Lucia also.
Oh, well, great. I have a
Very
connection now.
Fond of her. And I really love working with him. And I love him as an actor and everything. And as a director, he's super cool.
Yeah.
So you got asked for that to
Yeah, I actually played his. I met him I played his mother on a show called Miracle Workers.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, the Daniel Radcliffe and
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh man, you have been in a lot.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of
shows.
stuff, but
Oh my God.
he was really special to work with.
Okay, yeah, he was funny in that one too.
He's really
Oh my
good.
God. And you can like, I like to take photos usually with people I work with,
Mm-hmm.
and not with I don't want to take photos with celebrities just because they're there.
Mm-hmm.
So I only do it with and the only person I did that did a celebrity with not working is George Clooney. I only have one picture with him.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
Good
and,
get.
And this is when in his ER days, and he was playing basketball, and I saw him alone. I mean, that doesn't sound. I don't want to sound it creepy, but he was alone playing basketball, and I literally read his palm because that's what I do. But I like told him that he's probably not going to marry for like years later.
You and Michelle Pfeiffer had the same theory about it.
And I was, one day I see him, I'm going to say, I read your palm if you don't remember me.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Anyways, but I'm so proud of that. That's the one time I was right. Okay, so you ever taken Quentin to your Korean restaurant you talked about?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I would love to, though.
Okay, and you coined foodie in 1994. So you were the first foodie.
Oh, yeah.
You have so many titles. I'm telling you.
That's good.
I think it's too, I couldn't even do the whole introduction of you because it would take too long.
Yeah.
It would cut into our interview. So, everybody who's calling themselves a foodie right now is
They
like,
have
you were
Margaret
the
Cho
first.
Yeah, see?
You're the first foodie. And you didn't even consider it as a foodie. You were just saying, oh, I'm just I'm just eating and loving to eat. That's all you did.
I do.
And you said you really despise being looked on as a foreigner because in a lot of ways you wish you were a foreigner. Then I would really have a country. That was, I'm not saying exactly the complete
You
one.
paraphrased?
Yeah, kind of, even though the quote's right here. But I wanted her to say something.
Well, I think that's true. Like, it's also, that's why it's so insulting with all of the ICE raids and everything. These people are American. Like, we're American. Like, I don't know why we have to contest that. Like, it's a very sickening thing, the way that they're kind of taking it out on immigrants. But this whole country is made up of immigrants.
Yeah.
So
it's a sad.
it's really sickening.
And how they're the backbone of particularly how we get our food.
Right.
Quite frankly.
Right. It's everything.
They've done the labor. They've
Yeah,
done the labor.
everything.
I can't even pick a lemon from a tree in my dad's backyard. It's like so hard. So it's because I'm lazy. All right. See, you think that Ming Na Wen and Tamlin Tamia are beautiful and ideal man, and your ideal man is Russell Wong. So
yeah.
So he's one of our cover models, like you.
He's so
You're
gorgeous.
our first one. So I'm still trying to get him too, and I think that getting all the cover models up, I'll stop talking on that one. But yeah, I want to do that, and we're so lucky to get you because we were trying to get you for a while.
Yeah, it's great.
But because we can celebrate the Tu Stevenson celebration of another woman, you celebrating another woman while we're celebrating you.
Yeah.
It's basically.
Love it.
Yeah. So you're okay with that. Okay. And you coined another word. You said sleep hygiene you said sleep hygiene due to your insomnia, sleeping to 8 to 8. What does that mean? Like, why did I write that?
Oh, I don't look at screens from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. every day, which is like, I don't watch TV.
That's
I don't
crazy.
look at my
Yeah.
phone. I don't have any light around my eyes. So I can read a book and I can write on paper.
Oh, because
Copy.
do you have insomnia? That's something okay.
I do too. That's why
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you have you're a human universal theme that everybody relates to.
Yeah.
Seriously. If people say, "Oh, I don't have anything in common with Margaret Cho," they're lying.
Everybody does.
Yes. And you put comedy as a prevention to dementia.
Yes. Well, comedy and music and writing and anything that I'm using my brain for, it's preventing dementia. I would like to prevent dementia. That's my goal.
Especially if you live to 110.
Yeah,
Right?
you want to keep your
Do you
wits
have
about
that
you.
in your family?
Yes.
Oh, that
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, lots.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's related to like the alcoholism and stuff. So it could be all that.
Okay. And
Is it rapid fire time?
no, almost.
Oh,
okay.
last thing and then rapid fire.
I want
You
to
get
talk
to
about her
answer.
album because it's coming out too. Oh, it did come out
It's
in
out,
April.
yeah.
In April. Lucky Gift album released in February 2025, and she has a show in July.
At the Peacock Theater.
Yeah. I have June 13th here.
Oh, that's. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can find it at MargaretCho.com.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be at like LA Live on July 13th.
That's it. July 13th. Yeah. And
You were at the Peacock Theater.
yeah.
Yeah.
In November 7th and 8th at San Diego Mic Drop Comedy, in December 12th, 13th. If you're in Texas, real friendly state there. Yeah, you can go there from December 12th and 13th, but MargaretCho.com. And I wanted to make sure I got everything about you out in the open here. And again, Tour Santana documentary is coming out in August. Please watch that. She's narrating iconic not just a burlesque dancer, but a rebel and a survivor. So, and you're a PETA activist. Are you still? Are you gonna do anything major with the PETA activist thing?
I don't know. They haven't asked me, but they do love
Really?
Lucia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Easy to understand.
Okay, now we're gonna before you you have heartburn or anything that you've been sitting here for the longest time. Thank you for being here. We're gonna do the rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Your favorite color?
Yellow.
Coffee or boba?
Boba.
Okay. What's your favorite boba flavor?
I like mango tea. Not like straight mango, but mango tea.
Green tea.
Green tea sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Hawaiian or Korean food?
Korean food.
Because you said you love Hawaii.
I
so
do
is
love
it-
Hawaiian.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Oh, that's tough. I don't know. I think it might be Star Wars.
Okay. Any particular which one?
I like the movies.
So all
All of them, yeah.
Oh, very diplomatic of
Yeah,
you.
I do. I think they're all great.
I didn't think you would say that, but yeah. Okay. Book or song? Which one would motivate you more?
Oh, song.
Okay. Streaming or movie theater?
Movie theater.
Did you watch one just recently or in your downtime?
The last movie I saw in the theater was A Wedding Banquet.
Yes. Yeah, we saw that.
That's
too.
a great
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah, that was good.
Beautiful.
Andrew
Andrew Ahn.
Yeah, Andrew Ahn's so amazing. To recreate or remake something is really hard. Mm-hmm. And he's one of the rare people who can do it. BTS or Velvet Underground?
Oh, BTS.
Okay. What's your superpower that you would want if you had a choice?
I would like to fly. I think that would just be a basic one. That's a good basic one.
Okay. Where would you fly to?
To all of my shows.
Yes,
Great. If I could just take myself. I mean, everywhere, all the time.
Think of skipping all the traffic.
Yeah. Oh, no traffic. Just fly.
I don't think I could ever enlighten you on everything, but teleportation helps.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't. I don't know. Okay, mom or dad?
Mom.
Okay, 3 things you want to bring into a box if you had to escape a situation.
My dog and 2 of my cats. Actually, all 3 of my cats. I would push them all into the box.
Oh man,
All my animals.
That's so.
how are you gonna feed them?
I don't know.
You'll figure it out once you get out of the situation.
Do you have any? Last thing is, do you have any memory of YOLK being the first cover model, and first interview for YOLK?
The models were all on skates. We were all on rollerblades, and I thought we were going to fall. I did fall a couple of times. It was really scary. I think they just didn't even show the pictures because we just were so awkward. I mean, they knew how to skate, but I couldn't. But the rollerblades are really hard to skate on.
I can't believe you even said yes to the rollerblades.
Yeah, I don't know. And they're hard to put on. It was very challenging.
And do you like the way they did that?
It's super cool. I love
That
the
is
picture.
awesome.
It's really fun. It's very
know.
90s makeup and hair. I had a little tattoo there, kind of.
I know, you did. You took it
Predating
out?
all
You
my
took it out?
actual tattoos. But yeah, lovely.
Did you when you said yes to this because of Philip Chung, right? He interviewed you, and thank you, Philip, for giving us Margaret again. And did you feel like this would still survive 30 years later?
Yeah, well, I keep everything, so yeah. I mean, it survived in my house, so I have it. So yeah,
good. Thank
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, she has it in her house, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan,
No, yeah, it's
Thank you.
been such
Now
an
she's licking
honor.
you again.
Yeah. Thank
Just
you.
like we began the interview.
thank you to Margaret Cho. Thank you to Ken Phillips. Thank you to Philip Chung. Thank you to Ryan Millis and Jen Fuertes and all the OG YOLK team.
And Lucia.
love,
Don't forget
we love-
Lucia.
Oh
we
my
love-
God.
Yeah, we love Margaret Cho. Everybody support her on the next show that she's coming out.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Pop the yolk and spread the love. Yolk is back.